Your first look at high school football scores and highlights. This is First Down Friday Night with the WZDX Sports Team. Sponsored by Zaxby's.
Hey, sports fans, the football guys were definitely shining on us tonight because we got some great weather along with some great gridiron action around the area. I'm Mo Carter alongside Charity Chambers, and this is First Down Friday Night.
Yeah, region play is winding down for just about everyone now. We've got some important games that will determine some playoff positioning.
That's absolutely right. And our very own Kayla Carlisle, she's our third member of our sports team. She's on location with our varsity game of the night, which has postseason implication written all over it. Here's a sneak preview.
We are rolling deep here in Trojan territory as an undefeated Muscle Shoals is taking on a 6-1 Athens team, both looking for a big region win tonight. And I'll have highlights from this game coming up in just a few minutes here on First Down Friday Night.
All right, thanks, Caleb. We'll hear more from her later. Let's jump into the action. We start in Class 7A. A win tonight by the Sparkman Senators would not only give them the region title, but it will also be the first time the Senators have started 8-0. Now, James Clemens has a great streak going as well, winning 12 straight region games dating back to last season. We're going to get things started in the second quarter. James Clemens leads 7-3, and they would add to it as Connor Cantrell hands it off to Emmanuel Sanders. He punches it in for the score, extending the Jets' lead 14-3. Senators with the turnover on down, so Florence on offense. Cantrell once again hands it off to Sanders. I gotta say, he was a workhorse for the Jets this game. First down, James Clemens. Fast forward, it's 4th and 2. They are going for it. Cantrell drops back. Guess who he's gonna try to hit? He throws it up to Sanders, but he overshoots him just a little bit, so turnover on down. Sparkman hoping to get something going here. Nick Sawyer with the handoff to Tavion Rupert, but the Jets say not today. Kamardre Edwards with the huge hit. Senators once again forced to punt. Jets trying to capitalize on it this time. Cantrell, he steps back, throws a bullet across the middle to a wide open Christopher Hope. A big first down for James Clemens as time winds down in the second quarter. That would go on to set them up for this. Chase Starling calls his own number, bulldozes his way into the end zone. At the half, Jets led 21-3. Let's take a look at the final score. The Jets put a whooping on the Senators.
Holy smokes.
Beating them 49-3. Next week, the Jets take on Austin. Sparkman travels to Florence. Also in that region, Grissom and Florence trying to fight for a playoff spot as well. The Tigers get the ball first, and quarterback Jacob Foss unloads it to John Stogner, who picks up a first down before being forced out of bounds. A couple plays later, Foss drops back. This time he's flushed out of the pocket. He runs to his left, tries to make the connection to Caleb Peak. It would be incomplete, though, so Florence take over. The Falcons' super quarterback Marcus Beckwith decides to call his own number. He takes it way down the field. Look at him go. He would eventually be forced out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 3 downs later, the Falcons still can't break the plan. They settle for a field goal by Thomas Borden. Falcons led 3-0. Falcons band, of course, hyped for just having some points on the board.
You see him with the swag surf, right?
I love that. Second quarter, Falcons change quarterbacks to Gardner Fleepo. He hands it off to Jalen Simpson. He bursts up the middle, gains some massive yardage on the play, tackle inside Tigers territory. And watch this, folks. Fleepo hands it off to Simpson. He fumbles the ball into the end zone, but Elijah Hartnett comes up with it for 6 the hard way. 10-0 at that point. Let's take a look at the final score, though. Florence goes on to win it 31-14. Next week, the Falcons host Sparkman. Grissom heads to Gadsden City. Staying in Class 7A, Bob Jones taking on Austin today. I'm not sure a lot of people saw this coming, Mo. Bob Jones wins it 36-28. What you got to say about that, Mo?
I am shocked by that one, but shout out to Coach Kevin Rose and the Patriots for going into Austin, hostile territory, and pulling off a huge upset. So with that being said, here are your 7A Region 4 standings. James Clemens is now 6-0. Sparkman falls to 5-1. Austin 4-2. Florence 4-2, Bob Jones at 3-3. So it looks like James Clemens will go ahead and take that region. All right, everyone. So don't forget to check out our score stream on our scrolling ticker, which is going right here as we talk right here on First Down Friday night. And of course, we've got a logjam in Region 7 of Class 4A. Danville, they're one of 3 teams with a 4-1 mark. Their opponent tonight, St. John Paul, right there on their tails with a 3-2 record. So off to Discovery Middle School we go. We will start things off in the first quarter right after they run out of that green smoke. Gotta love that in which the Falcons do. Now Luke Nail hands it off to Cameron Moore, and Moore picks up great yardage on this one. Then that'll set up this for the Hawks as Nail just calls his own number, and he's into the end zone for a score 7-0. Danville with the extra point, which gets over the crossbar right there. Now, St. John Paul with the ball, and we know what this guy's going to do. Seth Brown, all he does, throw touchdowns, because what can Brown do for you? Throw touchdowns, right, Charity?
Right.
As he hooks up with Sean Zirkle right here. We call Zirkle's name all throughout the year. It was 7-7 at that point, but let's check out your final score in this one as the Falcons fly away with this one. Check out your final. St. John Paul all over Danville by a final 63-34 tonight on the home field of the Falcons. Let's show you some other scores from that region. It was West Morgan winning a basketball game against North Jackson by a final of 51-46. DAR also upsets Priceville 38-13. So remember how crazy I said this region was? So now take a look at these standings. Fairview was actually able to win tonight. They beat Randolph, so right now they sit atop the standings. Then there's a three-way tie for second place now. Danville, St. John Paul, and Priceville all are 4-2. Talk about how week 9 will be a big week for all of these teams that you see right here on our screen.
Oh, yeah. Now, guys, don't forget that we are on social media at Mo Carter WZDX, at Charity WZDX, and at Kayla WZDX. Send us a tweet. We just might read it out on air.
Exactly. Tweet us. I will read it, everybody. Now, coming up next, we're heading to the Shoals area for our varsity game of the night, which features Muscle Shoals and Athens. Stay tuned for that, which is next.
Looking to take a dream vacation or pay for an unexpected expense? A home equity line of credit from Avadian offers competitive rates, savings on fees, and fast approval. Visit avadiancu.com today to get started.
We are integrators. We are problem solvers. We combine determination, talent, and partnership to bring the right solutions to the most vital missions. From the sea to the land, to cyber and outer space. That's the power of SAIC, redefining ingenuity.
Guys, it's back! Inline skating.
Rock and roll hair?
Calling this thing a pound sign instead of a hashtag?
No, the sensation is back at Zaxby's.
The Zensation Salad is back, and introducing the new Zensation Filet Sandwich Meal with hand-breaded chicken, Asian slaw, wonton strips, and citrus vinaigrette, both served with an egg roll. The Zensation Salad and Filet Sandwich Meal, only at Zaxby's.
I like to go, I like to see. From coast to coast, you come with me. We feel it now, the energy.
The 7-passenger Infiniti QX80. Luxury should be lived in.
Their Béarnaise sauce here is the best in town. What do you do for fun?
Not this.
Oh, what am I into? Mostly Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Helps people find coverage options based on their budget. Flo has it, I want it, it's a whole thing, and she's right there.
Yeah, she's my ride. This date's lame. He has pics of you on his phone.
No, they're very tasteful.
Looking to take a dream vacation or pay for an unexpected expense? A home equity line of credit from Avadian offers competitive rates, savings on fees, and fast approval. Visit avadiancu.com today to get started.
Need more sports? Check out 97.7 The Zone.
Now back to the action on First Down Friday night.
Region play continuing tonight for a handful of teams out in the Shoals area. Our third member of our sports crew traveling out west this evening to catch a couple of the Valley's best games, one being our epic varsity game of the night, was brought to you by Zaxby's.
Yeah, that's right. Athens and Muscle Shoals are playing for a region title tonight. Kayla Carlisle joins us now with more from the Class 6A Region 7 showdown. Kayla, how's it going out there?
Well, Charity, it's going pretty good on my end, but for Athens, not so much. As you guys mentioned, I had a couple of different games tonight, so we're going to start with the first one, which was Colbert County versus Sheffield. Both these teams have 3 losses on the season. Let's see who would take home number 4. Last year, Colbert County won this matchup 27-6, but this year both teams seem to be evenly matched. Let's go ahead and take things into the first quarter. Bulldogs with the ball. Corey Bowling goes down center to A.J. Cherry, and Cherry breaks free and sails his way downfield. Unstoppable on this play. Bulldogs get on the board first. But first they decide to go big or go home with this successful 2-point conversion from Bowling to Christopher Smith. Dogs off to a great start. They go on top 8-0. But the Indians are ready to respond as David Berryman connects with Dimitri Carter for an Indians touchdown. But hey, they're ready to match the Bulldogs with an extra 2 as well. Berryman goes for the pass, but it's no good, so the score settles 8-6. But here's a look at that final score. Over now to our varsity game of the night, Muscle Shoals hosting Athens. Second quarter, Trojans up 28-7, but the Golden Eagles are ready to make some noise as Jordan Scott launches a solid pass to Brayden Gross, who goes untouched. Right to the end zone he goes, and Athens adds 7 more. Trojans didn't like that one, though. Logan Smothers, he decides he's going to go long this time, and Ty Smith gracefully gets a hold of that ball for some excellent yardage for the Trojans. In the red zone now, Smothers connects with Michael McIntosh, but he gets knocked back by Toki Porter. So we go into third down, and Smothers, he makes it no big deal as he finds Eugene Malone in the end zone. Malone passes that plane, and Trojans are up now 35-14. Let's get into some second half action now. The former Eagle himself, Smothers, he hands it off to Kevon Hankins, and need I say more? Check out this speed. No, I did not speed up this video, but the Trojans, they did gain even more of a lead. And here's a look at the final score for that game. It looks like Muscle Shoals would take home this region title, and Athens would come up short with a second place finish. Now, as for next week, the Trojans will hit the road and take on Wetumpka. Looks like Athens will be hosting Lee Huntsville. Colbert County has the week off. Sheffield will be at Tanner. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Kayla, for all your hard work. Travel safe back coming this way. Down I-65, Coleman and Hartsville playing for third place in that region. Hartsville opens up the second half with a 12-play drive. It ends with a field goal from 22 yards out by Crawford Lang that ties the ball game up at 3 apiece. Later, the Tigers with the ball again. Brenton Barclay muscles his way across the goal line for a score. 10-3, Tigers on top. Coleman would drive down the field, get a touchdown, but the extra point was no good, so it's 10-9. Coleman with the ball again, 10 seconds to go. This is your ball game, Charity. Max Doolin, quarterback sneak over the top, and he's in, everybody, for a touchdown, and that's your ball game. Let's check out your final score from this one as Coleman secures third place in that region with a 15-10 victory over Hartsville. Next week, Coleman will travel out to Fort Payne while Hartsville will take on Hazel Green. I think there's going to be a lot of red in that contest, Charity.
Yeah, what a game, man. Coming up after the break, we have a lot more action coming your way. We're heading over to Class 5A for some great matchups, and we'll also announce this week's Spirit of the Week. You don't want to miss it. Stay with us.
At Wholesale Jewelry, we offer a huge selection of certified diamonds, gold and platinum jewelry, including rings, chains, bracelets, earrings, and a huge selection of birthstones. Our service department is equipped with state-of-the-art instruments, including a laser welder for on-the-spot repairs. Our master jeweler, Brian, has over 25 years experience in the industry. He can solder chains, replace stones, size rings, and so much more.
Big store.
Little prices.
Hey, and repairs too.
Success for every student. We are Calhoun Community College. From our humble beginnings in the 1940s to the largest two-year college in Alabama, Calhoun brings together quality and affordability to meet the educational and training demands for our high-tech area. Calhoun has options for everyone. Earn your degree in 2 short years. Get a certification in just a few months. Take classes that transfer. Your success story starts right here at Calhoun Community College.
An important message from Jacoby and Myers. For decades, many Americans working in the trades were exposed to environmental hazards without their knowledge. The result? Thousands of cases of asbestos-induced mesothelioma and lung cancer. During the past 4 decades, $18 billion has been awarded to individuals with qualifying injuries. If you or someone you know has been diagnosed with asbestos-related lung cancer or mesothelioma, call today.
Please call 800-651-5853. Ever since I was a child, my family has come out to the lake. Now that I have kids, I want to carry on that tradition because family is important. My parents are still a big part of my life. They never miss a trip. They've trusted Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama with their health insurance for years. They know they're covered wherever they go. And I'm glad I can provide that same health insurance for my family.
We are the dreamers.
We changed the world.
Because we don't give up.
IU can help you live your dream.
IU is an online college, so your campus is wherever you want it to be.
Take classes when you want to take classes.
You receive the tools you need at no extra cost.
Even a brand new laptop and tablet to use in school.
Call IU, then tell them your dream.
1-800-651-7521. 1-800-651-7521.
WZDX Sports Extra, Sunday night at 10, only on WZDX. Now, more scores and highlights from across the valley on First Down Friday night.
Welcome back. It's time for our Spirit of the Week, a segment where we show some love to the bands and fans who show up and show out on Friday night.
Absolutely. This week's winner goes out to Arab High School.
Yeah, as you saw earlier, Arab was celebrating homecoming, and the Arab band put on a game before the show. The band is under the direction of Ty Parker, a musician who played in Alabama's $1 Million Band in Tuscaloosa. Now, Parker was the saxophone section leader his sophomore year and drum major his junior and senior years. Tonight's show features some oldie but goodies like Painted Black and Freebird. Recently, the band has performed at Mid-South Marching Band Festival in Gadsden and also at the Boaz Music Fest. So big shout out to the Arab Marching Band. Love it.
Very, very impressive band indeed. Now, since losing to Guntersville, Coach Scott Shorp and the Madison County Tigers have been on a roll during a 5-game win streak. The Tigers averaging about 37 points a game and pulled off wins over both Scottsboro and Madison Academy recently. A win tonight against Arab would get them closer to that region title. You know, as we mentioned, Arab playing host tonight with homecoming, and of course their playoff hopes are slim, but if they get a victory tonight for homecoming, it'd be great. The Knights put together a great opening drive and is capped off by a nice run by Charles Reynolds, and Charity, he's not denied the end zone as number 7 scores 6 on that play. They go up 7-0 as you see the Arab band continues to play on. Tigers get the ball now first and 3rd and 3. Austin Mills slings it to Kwame Gamba, our current First Down Friday night MVP of the week. He picks up enough yardage for a first down. That would lead to this. Braden Parton says, "Pardon me," as I score the touchdown. Extra point, no good, so Arab still leads 7-6. But Charity, you know these two words are never good. Ensuing kickoff. Chris Aldridge can't make the catch. The ball is loose and is recovered by Case Watson, making his case right there with the fumble recovery. They've got great field position. Scott Sharp's team drives 25 yards and it ends with a Makai Burnett touchdown run. Tigers led 27-21 at the half. Let's check out this high-scoring affair and a final. Madison County goes into Arab and wins 56-42. Now next week, Madison County will take on Ardmore, while Arab will take on Madison Academy. Now, Guntersville, they're the only team to beat Madison County. They tried to grab a playoff spot with a win tonight against Ardmore. Ardmore starts off with some trickery. The onside kick, it goes off a Guntersville player and is recovered by the Ardmore Tigers. Unfortunately, they can't get the ball rolling. On 4th down, they run the double reverse, and it's sniffed out by the Guntersville defense, and that'll be a turnover on down. After that, Guntersville's quarterback, Zach Burnett, going to work, finding Jack Harris in the middle of the field for a short pickup, but not enough on 3rd down for a first down. So that would set up this, a 30-yard field goal by Pablo Rios. It's up, and it is good, everyone. Wildcats go up 3-0. Following another Ardmore turnover, Zach Burnett going to the air with a deep pass. This time to, guess who? It's Mr. Jack Harris. And Harris makes a nice diving grab inside the 20-yard line. That would set up this. Jarrell Williamson will scoot close to the goal line, but right after that, Williamson getting the ball right here, and he's into the end zone for a score. 10-0 Guntersville at that point. Let's check out your final score in this one. Guntersville runs away tonight with a final of 50-7. Guntersville's got East Limestone next week. As we mentioned, Madison County will take on Ardmore.
With that Madison County win, Scottsboro and Madison Academy are playing for second place in that region. Tonight, they squared off at Bill Washington Stadium. We're starting in the third. Score 12-7. Madison Academy up. Scottsboro with the ball. Christopher Manning makes the pass to Jarrett Whitehead. Gets some good yardage for the Wildcats. Now Manning, this time he hands it off to Cam Bass, and he's going to run it all the way in for the touchdown, making the score 12-14 Wildcats. Madison Academy with the ball now. Avery Seaton gets the ball. He takes off. He's going to throw it up to Jalen Holmes, but Scottsboro Austin Widgeon intercepts it. That'll set the Wildcats up for this. Manning is going to get the ball, and he's actually going to take this in for a touchdown. Scottsboro at that point was up 21-12, and that would actually end up being the final score. Most Scottsboro winning it 21-12. Next week, Madison Academy taking on Arab, Scottsboro taking on Brewer.
Crazy thing, Madison Academy is now on a 2-game losing streak, falling to Madison County last week and then Scottsboro this week. So with all these different games and results, here's a look at your 5A Region 8 standing. Madison County now has improved to 5-1, and right below them it's Scottsboro, who just beat Madison Academy 4-2. Guntersville also getting that victory tonight. And then as you take a look at the rest of the region standings right there, I tell you, a couple weeks ago this looked completely different, everyone. So week 9 match is going to be very, very important within this region. All right, everyone, we've got more coming up right here on First Down Friday night. You want to stay with us.
Louisiana does not do boring. Neither does Popeyes.
Hey guys, where's mine? It's over here, and it's delicious.
Get 2 crunchy tenders for just $2.49. Add them to your meal or just eat them as a snack.
Service members who were issued combat arms earplugs during foreign conflicts between 2002 and 2016 and who are diagnosed with or are suffering from hearing loss or tinnitus may be eligible for significant compensation. The manufacturer of earplugs made for combat recently paid the government $9.1 million to settle a False Claims Act case over allegations it knowingly sold defective earplugs for over a decade.
Please call 800-718-8370.
It takes hours to make your garden grow, but some pesky critter has pilfered all your produce. There has to be a better way. Introducing Owl Alert, a fantastic way to target unwanted creatures today. The Owl Alert works with sight, sound, and light to zero in on nuisance critters the modern pesticide-free way. The realistic design mimics the look of a real owl. Plus, it has an ultrasonic blast that affects critters at the speed of sound. It also features menacing red glowing eyes to target pests after dark. Once animals get within range, the motion sensor activates during both the daytime and night. No more smelly and messy pesticides or poisons. Get Owl Alert today for just $19.99. But wait, call now and you can double the offer. Plus get a 25-foot pocket hose bullet. Just pay separate fee. That's 2 Owl Alerts and the pocket hose bullet. Call or click now.
Call 1-800-390-7929. That's 1-800-390-7929. Or visit byowlalert.com. So call 1-800-390-7929 now.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. Available on the next generation 2019 GMC Sierra. Step up to the ultimate tailgate and get over $10,000 total value on this next generation Sierra Crew Cab SLT. Or get 18% below MSRP on these Sierra SLE Crew Cab and Double Cab models with a traditional tailgate. Tailgate like a pro. GMC.
Start Saturday strong as Jalen Hurts and number 6 Oklahoma take on West Virginia. It all starts with big noon kickoff at 11 Eastern, and then it's West Virginia, Oklahoma.
Saturday at 11 on WZDX.
Catch my latest pinpoint weather forecast on the go. Download the WZDX weather app today.
Now back to the action on First Down Friday night.
And welcome back, everyone. Over in Class 3A, we had a good matchup right down the road with Westminster Christian. The Wildcats playing host to Lauderdale County, the Tigers, in a cat fight.
Oh, yeah. Westminster going into this game on a 4-game win streak. The Tigers on a 7-game win streak, only losing their first game of the season. Senior night for the Wildcats. Of course, hoping to win their last home game of the regular season. Lauderdale County off to a fast start. Michael Brown to Cameron Jones. He has some nice blocking, which helps him pick up the first down. Lauderdale County using Westminster's mascot against them, the Tigers in Wildcat formation. Jones takes the snap. Guys, this is working for him. He picks up another first down for the Tigers. Lauderdale County continues to drive down the field, which would eventually lead to this. Brown calling his own number this time. He eases the way into the end zone for the score. Extra point would be blocked. Tigers lead 6-0. Wildcats on offense now. Jackson Billings, he's going to hand it off to Christopher Kitzler. And look at this. He is thrown around by Michael Brown. Mo, I haven't really seen anything quite like that. Wildcats, as you see, they
were like a mini suplex right there.
Yeah, they were unable to get anything going right there, but Westminster would eventually come back to win it. Let's take a look at the final score. Wildcats win it 27-19. They were down at the half, Mo.
Like 13-6, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they come back to win it next week. They'll take on East Lawrence. Lauderdale County has a bye.
Shout out to Coach Louis LeBlanc Company for the comeback victory, because that'll also shake things up in their region as well. Okay, we'd like to acknowledge our Week 1 First Down MVP of the week. It goes to Madison County's Kwame Gamble. Last week, the junior standout got the Tigers on the board first by hauling in a 45-yard touchdown pass. Then, right after that, he would intercept a pass on Madison Academy's next drive.
Gamble would follow his interception up with a 34-yard touchdown catch, which was his second of the night. He finished the night with 2 TDs, 1 interception, multiple tackles, and just a really great game.
And most importantly, he got a victory for Madison County that kept them in the region title race.
Yeah, nominations are open for the First Down Friday Night MVP of the Week. If you think you know an athlete that is deserving of our First Down MVP award, what do they have to do, Mo?
All they have to do is shoot us an email, news@rocketcitynow.com, with the name, the team, the position, and most importantly,
the stats.
Absolutely. If you don't tell us what they did, we don't know how good they were on that weekend.
Exactly. Gotta send us the stats.
It's just as simple as that. Side-eye tape. All right, so Week 8's in the books, Charity. A lot of good games, a lot of upsets.
Yeah, a lot of, like you said, a lot of upsets, a lot of teams winning that we may not really expect to win.
Absolutely, and now region titles are either they've been clinched or we have to go to Week 9 to see them be clinched. And also a lot of teams still playing for those playoff positions, which are coming up in the next couple of weeks. So next week, it's going to be a fun week, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, for sure. A lot of great football coming up.
Absolutely. All right, so if you missed any part of First Down Friday Night, that's okay. Give us about 30 minutes, and you can head over to rocketcitynow.com/sports for a replay online. For Charity Chambers and Kayla Carlisle, I'm Mo Carter. Have yourself a great weekend. We will see you next week with Week 9 action on First Down Friday Night.
You've been watching First Down Friday Night, sponsored by Zaxby's.